Hi everyone, and thanks for joining me today. So for your work cards, we have Six of Wands, victory, accolades, achievement, success. This is a beautiful card. This is definitely like a card you want in the work position. So for many of us, you are going to be recognized for your hard work. You're going to succeed, complete a goal, finish a project, and be recognized in some way. Either, in the community, just at your business. I mean, it could be as small as just, getting a nice email, but it's more likely potentially like a good raise or promotion or some sort of appreciation publicly. It's also sort of a homecoming, homecoming card. So that I just felt the need to say that. Ooh, and the Ace of Wands. So maybe this is going to be a promotion for some of us. I mean, this is an exciting card. It's new work, new passion, new beginning, new motivation, something you're really excited about, new thoughts, growth, expansion, all of the newness in the suit of wands, which is work, passion, energy. So I do feel like past successes are going to pave the way for you to begin new projects, most likely on a higher, different, better level than what you've done previously. So you've laid the groundwork for this new success. So I see this as even though it's a new beginning, I see this as a reward for previous hard work, all the hard work you've put in, showing that you can stay motivated even when other people, aren't with the program or getting lazy, not really into it or kind of negative. You're able to stay positive and motivated and lead the way. Which goes back, you've showed leadership qualities. You've gained the attention of leaders. Wow. Holy smokes. And the Chariot. So this is just the take the bull by the horns, just make things happen card. So this card, traditionally, it's someone in a chariot and there's a black and a white horse and they're both looking different directions and probably sort of spooked and out of control. And they're, horses are the type of animals that just react to things. They're prey animals. So they fight or flight. They react instead of like a predator that, I don't know why I'm using this example, but that, calculates and moves forward with purpose and takes action. They just don't react. And so in your life, and especially your work life, you are not just sitting back and going for the ride and going wherever these, out of control horses may take you. You're taking control of the reins, getting opposing forces to work together and taking action and moving in the direction you want to go in. So this is a really positive, strong card to get. There's literally not one negative thing I can say about your work life, but that you are going to, many of you, because obviously this is a general reading, really, even if you don't get recognized, maybe you're going to recognize all that you have to offer yourself and take steps to find a job that recognizes it, that you can use your talents, or take control of your career instead of waiting for the company you work for, the boss you work for, or whatever, to give you your accolades. You're going to either ask for them or move in a new direction that you are in control of, that you are in the driver's seat, and move forward with that. There could be travel involved. as well, just because this is the Chariot. So, super, super positive in the work. Okay, let's move on to love. The World. Coming full circle, feeling on top of the world. A completion and a new beginning. So, this is, the ultimate love card of the tarot, even above the Lovers, if you ask me. Emotional fulfillment, union, affinity, coming together of two things and almost forming a third thing. A true bond at a very, very deep emotional level. It's a beautiful card. But they're waist deep in these emotions. They're all into the emotions. The moon's out. They're in water. It's very much an emotional connection at this point, which is the basis of attraction on, usually. But is there the substance there to keep it going? Because that can fade. Oh my God. I've done Aries. They got the Two of Cups and this card. And when I put these cards back, first of all, I separate them and put them into the middle of the deck. I don't just put them all three stacked together and then shuffle. I put them, like I'd put this one here and the other one there and the other, I separate them. Wow. Crazy. So this is about taking a step back. So this lady's alone and she's up high and she's gaining perspective and she's really thinking. She's looking at this crystal ball, this light. She's really making sure that she's seeing the big picture. Not just, right here, it's like all just wallowing in emotions with this person, which is wonderful, but making sure that you don't lose yourself in a relationship or lose yourself in the yearning for a relationship, and making sure you're balanced and you're looking at the big picture and you're not losing sight of your passions. And wands are passions, work, growth, energy, motivation, that you're still motivated. You're motivated in the relationship if you're in one, or your motivation for a relationship is appropriate. And then you're still balancing all the other things that you want in your life, and taking a step back and looking at the big picture and making sure everything's going okay. Reassessing, just checking in with yourself and what you truly want. So I think with the World card here, and this is a similar message to the other reading, is that for some of you, when you gain this perspective, your relationship may come to an end. You may decide that, and there's so many great people in this world that just are not a match for who they're with, and it doesn't necessarily mean the other person's not a good person, that you're not a match. So if you do need to end a relationship this month, someone may have wronged you, and if someone cheats on you or whatever, abuses you, yes, of course, you're going to feel animosity towards them. But often it's just two good people that aren't matches, and, wish each other well, that, don't need to drag each other down or be resentful or carry negativity forever. So just if things are coming full circle, coming to a completion, she's kind of sitting up here again, gaining a perspective. She's on top of the world even, and just sort of staying grounded, and she's above the water here, but she's transforming. She's letting things go. She has the butterflies, and she's allowing to move forward in a different way. For some of you will have ended a relationship and a new one's going to come in. So just make sure that it's not happening too fast. Make sure you're looking at the big picture and not just wallowing in emotions to the exclusion of other parts of your life. I know people that get into a relationship and they just disappear. And I know that happens and it's okay. I mean, that's fine. But then, when something happens, it's like, then they're like all of a sudden back, and it can build up resentment. So make sure you're balanced and you're not so all encompassed in like, meeting someone new that you don't keep perspective about everything in your life and keep things balanced. It's much healthier that way, right? I'm single, so don't listen to anything I'm saying about relationships. Yeah, I like this card. It's a smart move for a relationship. If you feel like you're getting in too deep or a little too emotional, just take a step back. It's okay. Doesn't mean it's going anywhere. It doesn't mean you're not 100% into the relationship. It's being balanced and smart and balanced. They're really beautiful cards. You could be, the world also can be taking a relationship to a new level, getting engaged, getting married, getting pregnant, all sorts of those types of things can be happening. And whenever you do have sort of a new phase in life, it does sometimes make you reflect and think where you've been and where you're going. And putting things in perspective. So thanks so much for watching.